Hello, welcome back. You guys ready for some cards? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippian Life. You can call me Tracy. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. Perfect. If you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. Now, my friends, remember, I'm only human. I do make mistakes. Dave, hello, welcome. So we have two people already on the list. We have the Holy Ghost. We have Sister Susan, who has a birthday coming up in a couple days. And now Dave. Dave, you're number 3. Let me get set up down here. So if you have something to drink, we'll get this party started. Well, once I get set up down here anyways. Oh my gosh. So I'm making a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. Bear with me, my friends. Here we go. So today I have the Halloween tarot deck, which is really, it's a standard tarot deck. Cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. It's just Halloween pictures. And I have also brought with me the crows. The Urban Crow Oracle. Let me fix my chat down here. And we will get set up. So Dave, how was your evening? Whoops, that's not how you spell hello. And pin it, maybe. Maybe pin it. Oh my gosh, I tell you what, this chat. Give it time. Reshma, hello. How are you? Aniket, hello. Welcome. Susan, hello. I'm trying to get my chat to work. Okay, Reshma is number 4. Susan is number 2. Aniket. Perfect. So I hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, a great evening, or if your evening is ending, I hope you had a beautiful day today. My day is starting off really good. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining. We need this rain, and I will take it. So, Sister Susan, you will be first since the Holy Ghost is not here yet. Good for you. I hope you feel better. We could use the rain, so I'm not complaining, not one bit. One, so these are for Sister Susan. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Holy Ghost, there you are. I had you as number 1. And Sister Susan next. Holy Ghost, you are after Sister Susan. And I had just mentioned, when Holy Ghost gets here, they will be next. Were your ears ringing? We just need an oracle for Sister Susan. There it is. So the first card Sister Susan has is a major arcana. You have the Fool card. Now we all know this card is not calling anybody names. Let me try to hold it just right. There you go. This card represents that you are finding a beginning at the end. It represents you're on an unexpected journey and that you should follow your path. This card says don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember that marvelous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Oops, I have this backwards. Jimmy, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. The next card you have, Susan, is the Ten of Swords. It's kind of a bird type animal. I know birds are your thing. Generally ones of that are predators. So, the Ten of Swords. This card represents, it's a betrayal card, and it's a distress card. It represents that something happened that you least expected. If it were the regular standard tarot deck, it would the picture would show 10 swords in someone's back. The person is laying face down in the dirt, and there's 10 swords sticking out of their back. So it represents that you may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back. And it can also represent fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. The card says, though, Susan, at least everything is now known. Everything is now out in the open, and you now know the ground you are in when you're face down in it. It's also the 10, which is a completion of a cycle, and it frees you up to begin a new one. And when you know what is going on, you now know. Everything is out in the open. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Susan, remember, Pentacles represents gains. And the Six of Pentacles represents charity and recognition. So you might be recognized for, let me see if you can see the picture. I know it's kind of difficult. You may be recognized for something good you've done. There may be a monetary reward. If there is a monetary reward in any way, make sure you pay off any debt and give to charity. Your oracle for the day is the Anomaly card. I know I missed a couple of people. I didn't get a chance to say hello to. Angela, hello, welcome. Here's my pen. Angela, we'll put you on the list, number 7. All right, so Merc. Let me know if you want to be on the list. Susan, Sister Susan, your oracle for the day is the Anomaly card. I like this card. This card says that something is going to appear, and it will be hard not to notice or avoid it. It is strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it's going to stand out. And this card may also appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and out of character. Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter and outlier to understand a greater potential or be able to rule out an absolute. Daniel, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list. You will be number 8. All right, so Holy Ghost, you are next. Don't let your coffee get cold. Oh my gosh. Don't let your coffee get cold. Sing, hello. Good morning to you, my friend. Susan, you're welcome. Sing, you're number 9. Lizzie, number 10. And good morning, my friends. Thank you all for being here. Salt. Salt, salt for what? I love Coffee Club. Okay. All right. Onward. Holy Ghost. Daniel, you are welcome. And again, you're number 8. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. Holy Ghost. Do you believe they are still together? Did I miss your question? Tea is good. Sister Susan is a tea drinker. One. Is who still together, Holy Ghost? After all the crap, all the shiznit they've been through. I'm lost too. But the cards aren't going to change no matter what. You know, the cards are for the Holy Ghost. Very funny. Very funny, my friend. All right. So the Holy Ghost was here first thing this morning. And asked to be first. Good joke. All right. Yes, Daniel. All right, we just need an oracle. There we go. For the Holy Ghost. Dave, you will be next. Then Reshma. So the Holy Ghost, the first card you have is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles, first of all, Pentacles represents abundance, gains everywhere. Anywhere in your life, you can do better is a gain. So that's what Pentacles is. So the 9 of Pentacles represents that there is plenty in all things, Holy Ghost. There is plenty in all things. But there may be a price to pay for some of these things. This card wants you to remember there is no thrill in the lack of risk. So take a chance. Have fun. Enjoy life. Jump in with both feet. If you don't like this whatever it is, then try something different. That is what life is all about. Learning what we do want, what we don't want, what we like, what we don't like, what we'll stand for, what we won't stand for. 6 of Swords. This card represents new horizons and moving on. It may be an emotional time right now, but again, it says moving on and new horizons. More important, Holy Ghost. This card says before you go, become a better you. You also have the Two of Cups. Cups are our emotions suit. The element is water. It's a yes. It's positive. The Two of Cups represents a relationship, and this relationship is so good, so powerful, so positive. Pardon me. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. And more important, it represents that which nature has sanctified. So many strive for the Two of Cups in a relationship. The little stinkers should be in school, but this is correct. Yeah, my grandkids do watch it, and I upload all of my videos. So I do. I appreciate that. Thank you. Holy Ghost, your oracle for the day is the isolation card. This card may bring to surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to not being accepted or removed from a group. The fear of being cast aside might result in you limiting your potential by withholding ideas or suppressing your inspiration. So, for example, if you grew up in a home where lack and scarcity of resources was a dominating factor, and now, as an adult, you have opportunities to create financial freedom, the fear of no longer fitting in with your family and friends may prevent you from reaching your greatest potential. If you are successful, you may risk conflict with your family or friends as your paths diverge. So my email is at the top of the chat if anybody would like an in-depth free card reading. That's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. We've been having so many readings, lady. Oh my gosh. I can't even talk. Hold on. We have been having so many readings lately, almost daily. So, Holy Ghost, I hope you enjoyed it. And my friend, I would love to do an in-depth card reading for you. I know, trip of the tongue. So, send me an email. Again, they're free. The only thing I need is your zodiac sign, the year you're born, and there are 7 subjects you could pick from if you want. So, yeah, if anybody's interested, send me an email. I offer that to everybody. Again, these are free. Dave, my friend, are you ready? He's like, yeah. Whoops. Oh my gosh, don't break my glasses. The 7 subjects, Jimmy, are... And I immediately hit... If anybody... Cool points. 500 cool points if anybody could read my mind. What was my immediate thought when it was like, what are the 7 things? Does anybody know what I immediately thought? Okay, so the 7 things are 1, career and finances. 2, health. 3, relationships. 4, travel and lifestyle. 5, education. 6, spiritual awareness and self-development. 7, and in general. Sing. Sing says, I'll take one. December 7th, 12/7/93. Sing, I'll put you on the list. Good health. Health it is. My ears are ringing, my friends. My left ear. Okay. So my friends, don't forget, these are free. You don't have to pay for them. But I do have membership levels. Membership levels are paying members. Or members are obviously paying members. Subscribing is always free. Certain levels offer, each level offers something different. One of the levels offers a free reading every month. I don't know what it is, but one of them. Okay, so Dave, it's your turn. Gotcha. Does anybody know what when Dave or when Jimmy was like, what are the 7 things? Has anybody figured that out yet? I'll give you guys a hint. George Carlin. Where is Hope? What's today? Wednesday? When is she coming to the United States? 1. Maybe she's on a plane. 2. 3. No, I think she was here earlier. I can't remember. All hope is lost. Oh, goodness. So we have been setting up the wall of records. It's over here. Oops, don't go anywhere, you guys. All right, one more good shuffle for Dave. We've been setting up the wall of records. Gain her back later. We may, Jimmy. That's good. You guys, I have found some albums. I've never even heard of these people. I say it all the time. There it is. I've mentioned it before multiple times, but my Uncle Rick was very eclectic when it came to his music. Anybody looking for a particular album? It might be within these. Would we figure it out? There's got to be over 400 of them here. Yes, some very old ones. But I don't want to sell them. I didn't read the joke right, Jimmy. Maybe we will granny gain her back later. It's just as funny when you read it the second time too, Jimmy. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Dave. The first card you have is the, hold on. I have a whole bunch of Who right here. They're, so we're working our way through the records. There's so many of them. And the ones we listen to, we put over here. So we have like all of these, and we've listened to this many. But yeah, the Who is on this section coming up next. And I have a small stack of 45s as well. So Dave, the first card you have is the 3 of Pentacles. This card represents, it's an apprenticeship card, and it represents cooperation. So remember, 3 is an apprentice, 8 is the journeyman, 10 is the master. So this card represents the beginning of something. And also, if you've been putting resumes in, applications, if you've been looking into something, this card is a good indication that you are going to be chosen. You have the 8 of Pentacles. This card represents the journeyman. Working hard, long-term success, or studying hard. Excuse me. The card represents, it says that you need to keep going on this path, whether it's work or studying. The card says it's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money spent. But the skills you have acquired will serve you well. The card says you have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. Jindriska, hello, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Welcome back. And I will add you on the list in just a moment, my friend. Dave, the next card you have is a Major Arcana, the Hermit card. Apparently, maybe your little mini vacay didn't resolve some things that are, maybe you still have some inner conflict. This is a positive card. It's a yes card, and it says that you should take the time to be alone, look within, and find your purpose in life. What is it that you really want now? I mean, after all, it is the beginning of a new cycle. And your oracle for the day is the Bond card. Let me put Jindriska on here. You have the Bond card. Whoops, too far. This card represents a karmic relationship. It's a connection that goes beyond our everyday existence. Now, this connection can be to a relationship to a person, a career, a place, or even a hobby. This soul level connection is deep and strong. You can feel it course within your veins. This card creates an energy that pulls you closer to where you need to be and will tug back when you get too far away. When you draw this card, use this as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that you feel deeply connected, because it is here that you find your strength to push forward or conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. Cara, hello, welcome. Your name looks new. Let's put you on the list. And welcome, my friend. You are number 12. Reshma, you are next. Coffee break. Don't let your coffee get cold. You're welcome, Dave. Maybe you need another hiking, camping and hiking trip, vacation. It is crazy how far our channel reaches. Netherlands, Czechoslovakia, the United States, India. All right, Reshma, before I get too sidetracked. And then Aniket is next. There we go. Okay, Jimmy. Enjoy your shopping spree. Don't spend too much money. And now an oracle. Oh, goodness. Pay attention here. Really, Jimmy? That's surprising. Of course, I guess I've come to understand a lot of men don't like it. Although, my husband and I, we have fun. And it's something we enjoy doing together. There we go. Oh, I totally overbuy too. I totally overbuy. I have a lot of friends who are like, I don't know why you don't just order online and have it delivered. You'll save so much money. But I like the experience. I like going out to the store. I like being around people. Social, uh, socializing. People, we need that in our lives. The Nine of Swords. Reshma, this card represents the 9 steps of grieving. So if it was the standard deck, not the Halloween deck, there would literally be 9 swords in here. And there would be a bed. The bed it represents a resting phase. And until you complete every single step, which there are 9 of them, in this grieving process, you cannot move forward to complete this cycle. Now remember, everybody grieves. Nobody is immune to grieving. Everybody grieves differently and for different reasons. Again, the 9 is a resting phase, representing that you are almost there. It can represent death, despair, deception, failure, miscarriage. Again, we all grieve for different reasons. It's a resting phase, 10 being the completion of the cycle. Again, you are almost there. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands represents, first of all, Wands represents something happening in days. And this card says take action. Express your reason to be. This card says you can inspire enthusiasm where there is a lethargy, and you can put vigor into any occasion that you grace with your presence. The card says you're also a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So take action and express your reason to be. This is one of my favorite cards. Oh my gosh. Your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. I wish this would come up in my reading. Although it probably has multiple times. I don't read for myself. The Ace of Pentacles. This represents the start of a new cycle. So congratulations. Congratulations. It also represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, a place of perfect contentment. Pentacles represents gains everywhere. Monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul. If this were our standard deck, you would see a helping hand being offered on the card. It's super important. If somebody offers to help you, say yes. Accept their help. Yes. I feel like you got this yesterday. Did you get this yesterday? Reshma, the first card you have is the displacement card. This is your oracle card. You have 2 of them. This card says, be aware if you are lashing out at someone or taking out your frustration on an innocent bystander because you feel powerless. Emotions centered around shame and how we view our position within an experience can also contribute to displacement. When this card appears, you may need to consider if you are confronting the source of your anger, or are you just looking for an easy target? So be aware of how your inability to confront a source of frustration may be causing a breakdown in other relationships that you value. Oh my goodness. This card may also call to your attention an awareness of being someone's punching bag when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend empathy and compassion, or you may need to consider if the relationship is worth maintaining. But you also have the Sacred Space card too, Reshma. Let me catch up on the chat. Oh, thank you. Absolutely, farming. Sacred space. This card says maybe your sacred space is your home, maybe it's the beach, or your favorite path in the woods. This card may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. My friend, this is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it's a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. So make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. Anakat, it is your turn. Yeah, stocks are difficult, especially if you're just beginning. It's just you don't have money to lose. I mean, nobody has money to lose, period. Dave. So the color of my shirt, I'm not sure. It's pink. I just hauled it. I did a haul. It's scheduled to come out. But it is a, what do you call it? Relaxed. So it looks like it's washed out. I love it. It's pink. I am a long sleeve t-shirt type of person. It's supposed to be pink, I think. But also, my friends, those of you who are new or might not even know, my whole life I've had color problems. So, it may not be pink at all. All right, Anakat, it is your turn. It's peach. My daughter used to be the one who would be like, Mom, you cannot wear that. I'll be like, okay, I'll be right back. She was also the type who would, she was like, Do not wear black and brown together. I was like, what? Brown is my favorite color. And it's crazy because my motorcycle is black and brown. Well, it's actually root beer and black. But my daughter was like, no, go change. Do not wear black and brown together. Bernice, hello, welcome. All right, we need an oracle for Aniket. Bernice, would you like to be added to the list? Edmund, hello, absolutely. You are number 13, Edmund. Bernice, you are number 14. Aniket. The first card you have is the Eight of Cups. This card it represents a plateau, being on a plateau. I know it's hard to see the holograph because of it's hard to see because of the holograph and the shine. I apologize. The month is almost over, though. We'll be back to normal shortly. This card represents a plateau, and that you may feel like everything you're doing yields nothing. But it represents that there's finally forward movement. Up here, there's an eclipse. This represents transience and rarity. The card also represents that a change is needed for growth. So it is of importance to avoid a state of stagnation. You must get up and get moving. 8 being closer to a 10 than it is a 1. 10 being the completion of a cycle. Freeing you up to start a new one. Almost there. Again, there's finally forward movement. Aniket, you have the King of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represents abundance, gains in every way. This card says there are opportunities out there, but you just need to be practical. So stay within your know-how, your experience. You have the Tower card. This is a major arcana. This card represents change. It represents sudden change and that is already happening. And it can also represent the end of a restriction as well, my friend. In the card, you can see lightning bolt striking, crashing, crumbling, bringing everything down in a heap, in a pile of rubble. The lightning bolt represents through no fault of your own. So again, this can happen through no fault of your own. Sudden change, and again, it may already be happening. The good thing about it is you can sweep it away and start over fresh and new. Again, it can represent the end of restriction. You have the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. This card is positive. It's a yes. It represents surprise change as well as sudden change. But it's good old destiny and fulfilling it. On the 1 through 10 cycles I talk about all the time, we go through so many of them. Sometimes we choose a path that takes us away from our destiny. This card, Destiny, Spirit has a way of drawing you back and putting you back on the road you should have been on to begin with. So it's surprise change, good old destiny, and fulfilling it. But it also represents, it says to grow. Seize all opportunities coming your way. Grow. Take risks if need be. Remember, a life lived in, what do you want to say, on the sidelines? There's no thrill in the lack of risk. Take chance. Take a chance, my friend. You also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says to be alert. Swords represents arguing, fighting, discontent. So if this is the case, be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. You have a right to speak your mind. Your oracle for the day is the self-interest card. This card indicates that you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. Now, on the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish, my friend, is not always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs. Now, depending on your situation, this card may indicate that you are in need of some pampering, or that it is time to put your needs above others. For example, your dream job may require a move or a shift in lifestyle. You may need to weigh the impact taking this job will have on those around you. In short term, you may be perceived as selfish. But in the long term, your decision may benefit all those involved. Jimmy, number 6. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'll be right back. We are on number 6. I apologize, but I have to have something to eat. It has been a crazy workout morning, so you guys, please give me some grace. We will get through these cards. The next one is Jimmy. LaBelle, hello, welcome. Hope is absent today. Let's put LaBelle on the list. Joanna, hello, welcome. You're on the list as well, number 16. I'm not going to add any more, but if anybody wants to be next, that will require a super chat or a super thanks, whatever they're called. Otherwise, we'll just go one after the other. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Don't forget, anybody, if you want on the list for a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. Send me an email. They're free. There it is. So the first card we have for Jimmy is the Four of Pentacles. Jimmy, this card represents selfishness. It represents a desire to control resources, and I mean all resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, possessiveness, but my friend, for a reason. The reason being for your material security and your financial stability. Now, we all know the person who's just plain old greedy and selfish and won't share for anything. This is not you. It is for a reason. 4s being lower on the 1 through 10 cycle. 4s are applying cards. So, Jimmy, you must apply yourself. You must apply yourself to achieve all this. And you are. I see, I follow you on social media. I see everything you're doing. My friend, you are doing amazing things. Keep going. You have the 2 of Cups. Cups represents our emotions. It's a yes. It's positive. It represents the summertime. And the 2 represents a relationship. This relationship is so positive, so powerful. It represents everything perfect. Love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. And more importantly, it represents that which nature has sanctified. So it is that perfect, that special, that right. And now everybody remember, it doesn't have to be a relationship with a person. It can be a relationship with a job, a hobby. It's a soul connection. It doesn't have to be with a person. The person is on the list as well, but it doesn't have to be. You also have the 3 of Cups. This card is a celebration card. An engagement, a wedding. It says to go for it. And it represents a successful completion, Jimmy. And more important, this celebration, it's joyful. And there are already people celebrating. So enjoy this. Again, it represents an engagement or a wedding, a joyful celebration. So go for it. Jimmy, you have the community card for your oracle for the day. These cards are so fitting. You guys saw me shuffle these, and you watched them fall. I don't pull these. If anybody knows Jimmy and knows Jimmy's life, these cards totally relate. So when you pull the community card, think of it as a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find opportunities there, you will become part of a group focused on a similar goal. This card may also indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships within a group or belief system. Are your goals and beliefs in alignment with the group's philosophy? Do you remain with a community because it is simply part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited, and as a result, you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of the group, you may need to consider if the philosophy of a community you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. Sunil, hello, welcome. I am good, how are you? Angela, you are next. I keep track of your channels, Sunil. You are doing wonderful. Whoops, Angela, I'm sorry. I thought grapes would be the easiest to eat. Oops, here are the other ones. These flipped. Immediate satisfaction instead of junk. Perfect, Angela. No seeds. Is that what Diwali is? Is that how you pronounce it, Diwali? It's a festival of lights. I have meant to look it up. Oh my gosh, I bet you they are amazing. Do you have video footage of it? Sunil, I would love to see footage of the Festival of Lights in everything you made. What are burst crackers? No, I still have coffee. I just needed some food from our workouts. In all honesty, I have never heard of it until earlier this week somebody mentioned it. Angela, the first card you have is the Three of Swords. They're crackers. Oh, I love sweets. Yes. Of course I do. Angela, this card represents petty conflict and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. Again, remember, swords represents fighting and arguing, discontent. You have the Four of Swords, representing more fighting. This is an after conflict or stress card. It's a rest and examination card because a new life awaits. It represents letting go of that which no longer serves you. This is also a time when you should think selfish. If it doesn't help, get rid of it. If you can't use it, get rid of it. If it served its purpose, get rid of it. Because a new life awaits. Let me make sure I don't have anything else written on the back side. If you're new to the channel, I show it all the time. I have my own book. And I have stuff written everywhere with arrows and circles and bubbles and yeah. Kind of like a little spell. I do want to collaborate sometime. I really do. My life is so stinking busy. I need to schedule a time. Oh my gosh, I would love to, Sunil. I just need to find the time, really. We have the Three of Wands. This card represents new horizons and promises. So it's an advancement card, Angela. 3, being closer on the 1 through 10 cycle, being closer to a 1. It is an activating card. You must activate yourself. The key to that is make sure you always have a bottle of water with you so that when you eat something sweet, you can drink the water, swish your teeth clean, and then you can have something else. You also have the Queen of Swords. Angela, the Queen of Swords says, it represents a woman. All right, let me finish. Woman. The woman is wise, direct, ambitious. She speaks sharply because she's a Queen of Swords. This woman says, speak your mind. Say what you think. More important, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. And don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. My friend, you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Yes, but don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. We have the illusion card for your oracle. No, Lizzie, we are on number 7, you're number 10. And I'm trying to concentrate more. This card may come, you have received this card to help you uncover if you are clinging to a narrative that suits your feelings about a situation rather than the facts. For example, the person who spends their day angry because their email was not answered. They assumed the recipient read it and ignored it. All that energy being angry and upset could have been avoided if they realized they forgot to hit send. Illusion might appear if we are operating on false assumptions, or if we are in denial and do not want to accept the reality of a situation. My friend, when we double down or could commit to the story we created in our minds, our actions and behaviors are then a byproduct of what we want or assume to be true. If our assumptions are wrong, our actions and behaviors may have negative consequences. The card says, does your interpretations match reality? Or are you acting on an illusion? Sunil, I have not had the opportunity to even indulge in Indian dishes. But they look phenomenal. Daniel, you are next, my friend. How do you pronounce that? Is it Kaju? Caillou? They look amazing. I love all the spices. They look flavorful. Your meals look so flavorful. And I'm all about the flavor. Sing, we are on number 8, and you are number 9. Oh, I love cashews. It is my favorite nut. Daniel, yes, absolutely, my friend. The first card you have is the 5 of Swords. Now remember, swords represent fighting, arguing, discontent. 5 being a halfway point. You have the 5 of Swords. 5 being a halfway point. It's a calling card. A calling card for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. This card says stop being defensive. There will never be any resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. So, my friend, careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace representing the start of something new. So congratulations on a new cycle. This card is a yes. It's positive. It represents the springtime and something happening in days. So fast. Something happening fast. This card says never stop striving for what you want. It represents the urge to move on and do something new. So this could be, again, never stop striving for what you want. This could be setting out to a new neighborhood, a new career. More importantly is you're full of the pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. But you must make the first move and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you, my friend. Believe in yourself. There's so much, we just don't ever give ourselves enough credit. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, again, Wands representing, yes, positive, something happening fast, generally days. The King of Wands says take action. Express your reason to be. It says you can inspire enthusiasm where there is a lethargy. You put vigor in any occasion you grace with your presence. And that you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. Your oracle for the day is the Wrath card, my friend. This card creates a powerful energy. So here on the card you can see there are 100 crows in the sky. It was nearly black with swarms of angry birds dive bombing the tree outside. A young raccoon had killed a baby crow. The energy in the air was almost palpable. You could feel the anger of the crows as well as the fear of the raccoon, who clung desperately to the tree for dear life. Wrath creates a powerful energy. It can be destructive and can lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. Wrath adds another element to anger, revenge. It's not just enough for the offender to know you're angry. They must also feel or experience that anger in some way. This card asks you to consider the energy you're creating from your anger. Is it one that in the end will create a positive change in your relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? My friend, it may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to present itself. It is through wrath the anger mutates and splinters. It creates a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. Uh-oh, what am I doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're good. Sing, it is your turn. Whoops. Sing says, I'm right here. Oh, goodness gracious. They're just hopping all over the place. Oh, gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing, I'm going to take this opportunity before I shuffle the Oracle deck for you to put you on the list for your reading. I will put you on the list for Saturday, November 8th. Saturday, November 8th. So it'll be a health reading for you, viewable. It will be viewable on the 8th of November in the morning. So let's shuffle this oracle for you. The last card was the Wrath card. Is that the one you're talking about, Daniel? Joanna, you are number 16, and we are on number 9. Guaranteed to be next. If you don't want to wait your turn, you can skip ahead by with a super chat. Daniel, if you're talking about the Wrath card, it just wants you to know that if it is pertaining to you, it wants you to think about the anger and the feeling that is you're creating inside and outside of you, if this pertains to you. And if it does, is that anger in the end creating something positive, or is it just creating something negative that fuels the desire for revenge? Now, again, this may not be you. It might be somebody super close to you. And if I don't have you on the list for a free in-depth card reading, Daniel, I'd be more than happy to put you on the list and do a reading for you. Sing. The very first card I have for you is a major arcana. This is the death card. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. That's not what it means. It just represents an inevitable change, and it's going to be very transformative. Now, you had a question about when can you get married? I have a date of October 24th through November 22nd. I will be right back, my friends. Okay. So again, timing, October 24th through November 22nd. This card, again, represents a change. It's inevitable, and it will be very transformative. Saying you have the Seven of Cups. This is a yes. It's positive. It represents the summertime. And the Seven of Cups, on our standard card, you would see 7 cups full and overflowing. This Seven of Cups is a call to reorganize. So in order for all your cups to be full and overflowing, there is a call to reorganize. What worked in the beginning is still working, just not as well. But if you reorganize, my friend, all your cups will be full and overflowing and continue to stay that way. You have the Two of Wands. This card is a hopes and wishes card. It's a fire yourself up, and it's also an organize. Time to organize. Not only reorganize, but organize. So, talking about organizing, it's a plan ahead. Be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have to give? And then this card says, think innovative and fresh ideas. It also says you, my friend, are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. And you have the Devil card, a major arcana. This card says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. But this card, on the flip side, it also wants you to know that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. Your oracle for the day is the Sacred Space card. This came up earlier for someone. It says that sacred space may be your home. It can be a path in the woods or maybe a beach. It can also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. My friend, this is your sanctuary. So when you receive this card, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It's time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. It's important to make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. All right, I'm just catching up on the chat, my friends. I'm sorry. All right. Lizzie, you are next. Sing, you're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient. We are on number 10, Lizzie. Four of Wands is your first card. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Aha. 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 to row. That's right. Good vibes to Lizzie. Poor thing's been waiting and waiting and waiting for a new cycle to start. Whoops. Ah. These cards are difficult sometimes. There it is. Not far from Hollywood. The first card Lizzie has is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is yes. It's positive. It represents something happening fast, generally in days. This card represents a welcome. It's a celebration. It may be a family visit. So maybe someone in your family is going to come visit you. Maybe you're going to go visit family or go home. Or maybe somebody's coming home. More important, it's going to be a very welcoming celebration. It's going to be a very happy time. And don't forget, fours are applying cards. It's a call to apply yourself. Six of Cups. It's a yes. It's positive. It represents the summertime. It also said this is a leveling up card. Something has just happened. So, something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. A flip in energy is what the sixes are. So it represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. It can represent a reunion, maybe the rekindle of something from the past. Remember, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a hobby, something that once sparked a life in you. It could be the rekindle of that. You have the Two of Cups. This card represents a relationship. Positive, yes. And it represents this relationship is so special. It's that which nature has sanctified. It represents love, passion, friendship, union, concord, and affinity. Your oracle for the day, Lizzie, is the Grief card. This card may appear if you have suppressed emotions around a loss. For growth to take place, you must address an ending. This allows for closure. There is no right way or wrong way to grieve. This is a ritual that is unique to you. So make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface because there are lessons, important lessons, within the sorrow for the living. Number 11, Jindriska, you are next, my friend. I know you are, my friend. I know you are ready for a new cycle. You deserve a new cycle. I'm super curious about the visiting card. The celebration. One. You are welcome. You are welcome. All right, Jindriska. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I know she's going to be so happy to see you. Are you going to take advantage of the weekend and, you know, put applications, look around? Or, I mean, considering that's where your daughter goes to college, she may not be staying there forever, right? So maybe you don't want to move there and have a career there. Jindriska. Kara is next. The first card you have, Jindriska, is a Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. This card is a neutral energy card. It represents that the decisions you have made have put you in this position. Oh, for 2 more years. It's not a negative card. It's a neutral energy card because it could be a positive situation, or there, more importantly, the card wants you to know that there can be fun things that delay you for good reason. The card represents patience, circumspection, wisdom, trials, sacrifices, waiting, delays. And again, this card wants you to know that there may be fun things that delay you for good reason, no matter what your situation is. You also have a Major Arcana, the Tower card. This is a neutral energy card. It represents change, sudden change. It's already happening, and it also represents the end of restriction. So it's a Tower card, and the Lightning Strike represents the lightning striking something and catching fire, crumbling, destruction, crumbling, everything crumbling down. Again, it's the end of restriction, and this frees you up to start something new. So you can sweep away all the rubble and start over fresh like it never happened. And this card also represents through no fault of your own. You have the Six of Pentacles, because lightning strike is no fault of anybody's. There's nothing you could do about it. The Six of Pentacles. This card is a charity and recognition card. Pentacles is a gains card. Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul, everywhere. Charity and recognition. You may be recognized for something good you have done. There may be a monetary reward. And if there is, make sure you pay off any debt and then give to charity. Your oracle for the day is the waterproof card. This card asks you to create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When you're waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. Casual insults, snarky comments, and emotional vampires, they don't bother someone who is waterproof. That's one of my favorite cards in the deck, in the Crow deck. Kara, you are next. And not any soldier, a sergeant. What is that, an E4? I don't know. Is that what that's considered? A sergeant? I apologize for not knowing. Edmund, no. You're number 13. And we are on number 12. You're fine, my friend. This is for Kara. Oh, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. Right on time. All right, Kara. 1. We need 3 cards. 2, 3. Oh my gosh, you have one of my faves. The first card Kara has is the Chariot card. This card represents that you have been on a plateau, but it represents victory and that there's finally forward movement. This card says take the road less traveled. There will be more opportunities and there will be more doors open for you if you take the road less traveled. So be a leader, not a follower. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles representing gains everywhere. The Queen, this is one of my favorite cards, says get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful. Learn to be practical. Learn how to share with others. So share your abundance. And attend to your financial affairs. Decrease outgoings. Bring more money in. This card says you are capable of turning your hand to most things. What that means is if you think of a way to make money, you generally do. So you need to think along those lines. You have the 8 of Pentacles. This card represents the journeyman and working hard or studying hard. This card says that you need to stay on this path. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money spent. The skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding, and my friend, you will be rewarded well for your talents. Your oracle for the day, Kara, is the Freedom card. This card brings the message that you do not need to stay where you are. This brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it is the freedom to travel, the freedom to make the decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? Edmund, you are next. Bernice is after Edmund. It is amazing, Aniket, how things have changed. I agree. There are two. One more. That was fast. 1, 2, 3. I love the Crow Oracles too. But I've had so many people say that they are dark and they would prefer not to use them. So for the longest time they sat off to the side. And were only used if somebody requested them. But I prefer a card that is blunt and to the point. Don't sugarcoat things. We just need an oracle for Edmund. There we go. The first card we have is the Seven of Swords. So swords represents the autumn time, so the fall season. The element is air. And it represents something happening fast. Weeks, though, not days. Weeks. This card is a warning card, Edmund. So it represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. So let me... Oh my gosh, I apologize. Those are grapes. They hit bottom. That's why I try not to eat while we're doing these. But sometimes workouts require it. So let me explain. This card says, Edmund, be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, school, whichever one pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So all your hard work, you don't want anybody to steal your ideas. Again, you have been warned. Keep everything to yourself until the time is right. Don't tell anybody. Discernment is required right now. 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains. 5 is a halfway point. And again, it is a calling card. And the calling card is for you to put boundaries in place. Now, my friend, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. Just like discernment. This card represents relationship, monetary, or material trouble. It's a warning. It says you're halfway there. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. Don't let anybody take away all your hard work. It's taken you time to get to this point. So don't let anybody take that away from you. This card is super important as a warning. I hope you pay attention. I hope you're listening. You have the Nine of Swords. This card represents the 9 steps of grieving. Each sword is a step that we have to go through. You can't skip one. We can't rush through it. And 9s are a resting phase. Everybody grieves, but everybody grieves differently and for a different reason. Again, it's a resting phase. And you may be here grieving for death, miscarriage, failure, despair, deception. It doesn't matter what you're grieving for. It's just that you need to grieve and get through these steps. Your oracle for the day is the Warning card. So crows have scouts that sit high up over the action, and they serve as a lookout. It is their job to spot signs and warn others of danger. This card indicates the signs are around you. Something less than favorable is approaching, and your attention is needed to ensure you have time to react. This card brings to your awareness the red flags you may have been missing or denying, putting you in a less than desirable situation. Now, my friend, this can come from the employer who always pays a day or two late, to the partner who never seems to want to be seen together out in public. All too often, we make excuses in an attempt to dismiss the warning, so as to avoid accepting reality. My friend, warning signs appear throughout various scenarios in our lives. Sometimes it takes a friend or someone on the outside to point out what we don't want to acknowledge. When this card appears, consider the signs you have received. Do they shed light on a situation that you may have been avoiding? Bernice, it is your turn. Robert. Dave, have a wonderful day. Tell Phoenix Rose and everybody else, hello. And have a good day as well. Bernice, this is for you. One, two, in case you're new, first of all, thank you and welcome. Second, we shuffle the cards until one flips or one falls out. I aim for 3 of them when it comes to tarot. 1 for the oracle. If way more come out, it just means that I wasn't holding on to the deck tight enough. So, just so you guys know. The important ones are the ones that fall out or flip. Bernice, the first card we have for you is a Major Arcana, the Devil card. This card says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. It also represents something predestined, But just because it's on the devil card doesn't mean it's for any reason of evil or violence or anything like that. It just represents, it says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Also, because you never know, there's always another meaning with the cards. The devil also wants you to know that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. You have the King of Pentacles. This card represents abundance. It represents gains in every way. Pentacles does. Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. So plenty in all things. This card says there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical. So stay within your experience. Stay within your know-how. Don't take any risks right now. Page of Cups. Cups is a yes card. It's positive. It represents something happening slow. Months. This card says to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And live life like there's no tomorrow. So savor. Live in the here, the now, the present. All too often, we live in the past or in the future, waiting for the when this happens or when that happens to make everything right. My friend, live in the here and the now, and enjoy it. Your oracle for the day is the Grief card, Bernice. This one just pulled up. Unfortunately, this is a time of the season for grief. Generally, October through February is a time of grief. Grief may appear if you have suppressed emotions around a loss. For growth to take place, you must address an ending. It allows for closure. There is no right way or wrong way to grieve. This is a ritual unique for you. So make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface, because there are important lessons within the sorrow for the living. LaBelle, you are next. We have been streaming for 143 minutes. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to take this time to mention, if you like this type of content based around oracle cards, tarot cards, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload content. All right, we need 1 oracle card for LaBelle. You have 2. Sometimes that happens. The first card you have, my friend, is the... Aw, you're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here, Anaket. The whole time. You are awesome. The first card you have is the Tower card, a major arcana. It's a neutral energy card, and it represents sudden change, like the end of restriction. My friend, this is already happening. The Tower, you see the lightning bolt. It represents... through no fault of your own. So whatever is, it represents destruction and stuff just crumbling down. Again, it represents through no fault of your own. It frees you up to start all over. So you can clear away the rubble and build fresh and new. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This card, Pentacles, represents gains. Monetary, material, harvest, heart, soul, everywhere. Anywhere there can be a gain to enhance your life, that's what Pentacles is. The 10 represents the master. The 3 is the apprentice. The 8 is the journeyman. The 10 is the master. And it says that it is now time for you to delegate, which means it's time for you to slow down, take it easy, let others take more responsibility. The card does represent, it's a structure card, and it does represent keeping the outcome in mind and working toward it, but that you don't have, you are the master now. You're the one with all the knowledge and know-how. This card represents lasting security and wealth. It symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Congratulations, my friend. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents that voice inside you, young at heart, urging you to follow your destiny. It says, examine what strengths you possess, speculate to accumulate, and figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. That's the Page's message. Speculate to accumulate, and figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Your oracle for the day is the anticipation card. This card represents hopes and butterflies in the belly, as we expect something to happen that brings joy or satisfaction. There is but one warning, my friend. Be careful of any attachments held for a desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectation, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. This card says, what are you looking forward to at this moment, and how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? And you also have the Battle card as well. This card represents that you may feel, you may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. This card says, if you have perhaps stepped on someone's toes or entered into another territory uninvited, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take notice of the crows sitting on the wire. They're not involved. They are watching to see which bird is the victor. This may indicate that when it comes to your situation in the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. This could be an advantage or disadvantage depending on your position, my friend. Joanna, you are next. Oh, we are getting close to running out of time. Robert, it's like shooting the devil down like lightning. That's another way of saying it. I agree. I totally agree with that, Robert. Joanna, are you still here? You guys, I appreciate you being so patient. You really are the best. 1, 2, 3. Hold on to the cards. Don't drop them. There it is. An oracle for Joanna. So the first card you have is a major arcana. This is the Lover's card. It's a positive. It's a yes card. It can represent a Gemini. And it says that whatever it is, whatever cycle you are on right now, nothing should be held back. even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability or weakness, my friend, be open and transparent. It will benefit you greatly. The Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. This too is a yes and a positive. If you weren't listening the first time, yes, positive. You've got another one. This card represents surprise change and good old destiny in fulfilling it. So, seize all opportunities coming your way. Grow, take risks if need be, and remember, embrace good and bad luck the same. You have the Eight of Swords. This card says you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. And because of these mental creations these mental obstacles you're creating, you're encountering feelings of embarrassment, frustration, from failure or disappointment. And these are obstacles of your own mental creation. And because of this, also, this card can represent bad news on the horizon. So trust your instinct, your intuition, also known as your gut instinct. You have your oracle for the day is resistance. It says there may be a strong wind coming your way. You do have the ability to find a path with the least resistance, though. Have you ever noticed a bird being thrown by the wind? They are taken off guard, but they find their balance right away. This card brings an obstacle or adds friction to a situation. Ideas that once would have sailed into completion might now require additional work. You may find a project or goal now requires an extra step to pass on to another phase. This card might manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence. My friend, that takes longer to achieve. When resistance appears in a reading, you are asked to be adaptable and find the path of least resistance. And with that, my friends, I'm going to end today's video, today's live stream. Thank you so much for being here. You truly are the best. Don't forget, I'm trying to hit the 5,000 subscriber mark by the end of 2025. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I would love to have you in the family. You've lost almost 7 pounds. Aniket, do you work out with us in the morning with our walking videos? Be a great way just to get your blood pumping. My friends, I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out. You truly are the best. I hope you have the best. That's the word of the day. I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next best video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.